Hello, and welcome back to Mr. Wright's Minecraft, episode 37, I believe. We are here, away from the main base, on a place called the Great Desert Pit. Called that because of the Great Desert Pit that's over here. The big hole I enjoy digging in the desert. Now, we're not actually too far from the main base. It's about an 8-minute walk that way. But what I like to do here is just to dig. It's sort of my meditation spot. If I just want to think about something, I don't do any meditation or yoga or lame stuff like that. I want to think about something, I just come here in Minecraft and dig. It's wonderfully relaxing. It just lets me think about whatever. So that's why we're here, and it's a great way to get resources. Because I'd find out, joined with Chanticleer, by the way, and I would always find that I would run low on things like cobblestone and sand, and I thought if I just started digging a huge hole in the desert, I would always have that stuff in abundance. And it kind of works. Got a good bit of cobblestone for anything I would need it. This is gravel, which I like to use for walkways. You might have noticed around the base. I have a ton of sand. I have those 3 chests and that one. It's pretty easy to come by in the desert. So anytime I need glass, it's right there. That's empty, that's empty. They're just kind of gardening things. Put a little garden down there. Not too much going on yet, but a little bit. So as I've started getting back into playing Minecraft, I just kind of got here. I wanted to get some resources, but I didn't really like the way the series, or the thing looked. How am I going to breed these pigs? I don't think I will be able to. But as I got back here to just get some resources, I really didn't like the way the sort of the base there looked. A little storage site for all the resources I get. It just looked kind of lame. It was really open. I kept having creepers sneak up behind and freak the crap out of me. So I closed it in with doors and gates and whatnot. And I really liked it. Just to sort of get back in the creative mood. It's not done. I'd say that the bottom part here is done. I kind of like it. The spruce trunks with the what's this wood called? I don't have any on me. I really like the way it looks. Really dark wood with the contrast with light birch. That's what it is. And yes. And then there's this kind of open area here. I can just smelt a lot of stuff at once if I want to. I have trees around. Just to be got a little bit of the hiccups, sorry. Just be harvesting wood to finish this place off. Just have a little base here. So, speaking of bases, you probably noticed in the last video that the actual main base wasn't populated with villagers, which is the ultimate goal once I have everything built. But as I got here, I was kind of looking at this kind of sort of valley area here. On this side we sort of have the end at the desert. Over there is a little bit of a lake. You have a hill here, here, and then a jungle. I thought about maybe, instead of putting the village over there, putting it here, because the closest village is a ways that way. And I can't remember if you can transport villagers through the nether to populate the village. To sort of transplant them, I guess. And if I put them here instead of at the main base first, it would save about 1/3 of the distance. So I'm thinking about maybe putting the first village here in this sort of valley, because it wouldn't be too big, just to have a population of villagers. And I kind of like this area. Already got an impressive structure built, well, not impressive, but a structure at least built here. And it's right next to the huge hole in the ground, which I'm very proud of. I thought it was bigger. When I came back after my break, my 2.5-year break, I thought I remembered it being bigger, but fortunately it wasn't. So that's kind of the plan for the constructive phase of the series, I guess you could say. I think I'll make the village here. Actually, I'll look up whether you can transport villagers through the nether or not, because I can't remember. And if I can, that'd be fantastic, and I'll start a collab, the main base over there. But if I can't, I'll just whittle something here and start it up, so I won't be so lonely, just to myself and Chanticleer. So anyway, and I know some of you might think, well, Mr. Wright, couldn't you just cure zombie villagers? No, I could not. Because here on Mr. Wright's Minecraft, I'm trying to go to the end and slay the Ender Dragon without ever using potions or enchantments. And I guess sort of the plan to do that is around episode 50 or so. I don't know, maybe longer. We'll see how things go. I would like to get some more construction done. Now I'm back in Minecraft. I'm still on that haven't played this game in a while buzz phase you get. Because I know, at least when I play Minecraft, I can play it for maybe a couple weeks, but after that it sort of gets redundant and you want to do something else. Just take a little break from it. And when you come back, you're like, oh my gosh, it's Minecraft. Why did I ever leave this game? And I just kind of go through phases like that. So right now I'm on the upside swing of enthusiasm. Gonna make another pick before I head down to keep digging. So I actually recorded an episode between this and episode 36, but the problem was I did the other episode right after episode 36. Recorded it right after. And that's always a mistake. I don't know why I do that. Sometimes I'm just really feeling it, and I just want to keep going after I record an episode, but it's always a terrible idea. My throat gets really dry and I just start talking in circles. But anyway, so I recorded the plan for the episode was actually to go down into this pit, because, here, I'll show you. Actually, let me leave this stone behind. This smooth stone, I won't be needing it. And, oh, before I forget, I need to top off my ceiling up there. So this, like many of my buildings, has jack-o'-lantern lighting. I like it because I can light up a room without torches everywhere, which I don't like aesthetically. And these kind of look like lights. Kind of. But it's just nice and I like it. It's something I do. Unfortunately, up top, they don't look as nice, so I always cover them up with pressure plates. I don't know if I could cover them up with carpet and their light would still shine through, because this has the added effect of keeping the roofs clear of mobs. But it's just kind of a little aesthetic quirk of mine I like to do, is jack-o'-lantern lighting. Like I said, this room is not complete. I'll think of something else to put in. Send me suggestions. Probably a crafting bench would be a good start. Every room needs one of those. Alright. Leave this stuff here. I've just kind of been, messing around and constructing things here and there. Actually, what time of day is it? Check that before I jump into the hole. About nighttime. So I guess we'll rest up first and then go digging tomorrow. Alright. So, yeah, I said I recorded an episode between this and the last one. I felt it was kind of a dud. The content wasn't that good and I was just kind of bumbling around. And whenever I get nervous when I record, I just start to talk a lot and say weird things to fill up the dead air. And I always regret it. There was kind of a good part. Almost nighttime. It was the first time I'd really been caving since I got back. And every little thing was freaking me out. I could hear a skeleton's bones rattle, or a spider hiss, zombie, or just a creeper sneak and creep around the corner right in my face. It would all freak me out. But other than that, I guess just I went down into the pit to explore a cave I had found, because I had finally dug down to a cave. And turns out, come on, I had already explored it. I got there and I'm like, ah, crap. Because the plan was just to go caving again. Just look for diamonds, gold, and whatnot. But I'd already explored the cave, and the cave really didn't go anywhere. Just a lot of dead ends. So, that was a shame and a bit embarrassing. But, yeah, it was fun. I might put on that caving, put a little video out about that caving part, if it's good enough. Or if not, this will just be the first episode you see. Alright, well, I think we're finally ready. I'm going to leave Chanticleer behind and just head out and do some digging. Ever since my childhood, I loved the game Dig Dug, so I've always had a certain fondness for the shovel. Alright. Well, I guess we'll just start over here. Alright, so for this episode, I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about my plans for this series, what I want to hopefully accomplish going forward. Well, pretty sure I said that I want to slay the Ender Dragon at episode 50. I think that would be just a nice milestone to complete it. But before that, I would like to have kind of build up the main base a little more. To me, yes, I've got these hiccups, these mini hiccups. So I would kind of like to build up the base a little bit more before I got down there. But I don't know. I might just, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I want to do. But that's the plan for now. Have everything ready by episode 50. I think I have enough diamonds to get a full suit of armor. Pretty sure. I'll have to double check. I don't remember very much what my resource count is. But I should be good on that front. I know I have plenty of arrows because of my double skeleton spawner near base. I remember that. Have to check on that. But yeah. So logistically, there's not much more I need to do to feel ready to face the dragon. And how easy it'll actually be to slay, I don't know. Because I recently, just yesterday in fact, or 2 days ago, sorry, I put out the caster server slaying the Ender Dragon video. Myself and the other members of the caster server we had back a while. I don't have another shovel. Going by hand, I guess. But, yeah. So, even though I did get the killing shot on the dragon, which I will be eternally proud of, I didn't do much of the work to slay it. I guess I took out the crystals, most of those, but the enchanted bows definitely helped from my comrades and the work they did to bring its health down. But I am so happy that I got the last shot still. All their enchanted bows, and it was still the vanilla that got it. That got Shonda. I don't know where I got the name Shonda. I rewatched it and I'm like, what was I thinking? I do that a lot when I rewatch my videos, like, what was I thinking? But anyway, so that's the plan. It'll be me by myself, my single player world, going on to slay the dragon. But yeah, so get ready for episode 50. But what happens after that? Once I've slain the dragon, proven that I could do it without potions or enchantments, what's next for the series? Well, remember this is Minecraft 1.6.2 that I'm playing in still, and I saw yesterday was Leap Day, the new update came out. Minecraft 1.9, which they nicknamed the Combat Update, is officially out. I don't know much about it other than combat. I did read the changelog, and I have it sitting beside me here. Just look through it and offer my thoughts on what they've added. It does sound nice. A good update to the game, updating the combat. Because up until now the combat has been this and that. And they can really do better. And it sounds like they have. So the first thing they did, add shields, I guess. Which is good. Because you can also now carry things in two hands. I don't know how that works. Maybe you have on your sword in the one hand and you operate it with the mouse, and then if you have a shield you would hit control or something to activate it. I don't know. That's just what would seem logical to me, but I'm not sure exactly what it is. But the plan is to update and probably just start a new world at the update, because there are many features I don't know about. Like I said in the last episode, all I really know is that they added flowers, which I'm a big fan of. The flower editions, but beyond that I don't really know. So the plan is I just like to start a Minecraft, with the new server 1.9, and not the new server, the new update, and just kind of play it blind. I also heard that there are bicycles in the vanilla game, but that sounds like the person who told me that doesn't know what they were talking about. I don't believe that. But if they are, that'd be pretty cool. So yeah, after episode 50, I'll slay the dragon and start a new world. And play it blind for a few episodes, and then eventually look at everything the game now has to offer. Find out whether bikes are real or not. So, I guess, back to the changelog here. After shields, they say attacking now has a cooldown delay. Make it important to time your attacks. Sounds nice. Not exactly sure what a cooldown would mean, if you have to wait to take your shots, or if that's some sort of combo effect. I don't know where they're getting with that. But it sounds better than just button mashing to swing your sword around. So, I guess we'll find that out. What's next? You can now hold items in both hands. Swords have a special sweep attack. I guess that's instead of this, because they've added shields, you wouldn't need to do this anymore to block stuff. I guess right click with the sword would be a swooping attack, and just left click up and down. I don't know, I'm just saying stuff that I think. What's next? Axes have some sort of special attack, which is great because axes are often used in battle, but in the current Minecraft version they don't do very much, which is disappointing. Yeah. But that's nice. I'd like to fight with an axe. I think it'd be a neat weapon. More perhaps blunt force, but it has a longer cooldown time, maybe? Maybe? I don't know. But that sounds neat. And then they start talking about stuff I have no idea about. So they added the elytra. I don't even know how you would pronounce that. There's a new mob called the shulker. Kind of a dumb name in my opinion, but I don't know. Added chorus plants. Hopefully those are more flowers. A purpur block, which when I first heard that I also thought that was a stupid name, like a toddler trying to say purple for the first time. Purpur. This color is purpur. I don't know, that's just what came to my mind. And they also have an end rod block. Again, no idea. Dragon head block. I think I've got a decent conception of what a dragon head block would be. Beetroot and beetroot soup. So I guess that's another plant. Oh yeah, here's that cave I found in the last episode. Hope nothing comes out of there while I'm digging. Well, I didn't find it in the last episode, but I tried to explore it, even though it had already been explored. And, gosh, I still feel the fool for doing that. But anyway, so after the beetroot, there's a new grass path block. So it'd be nice to see what that is. There's more aesthetic possibilities for my world, I guess. Where was I? What level? I think I was here. So grass path, what's next? Igloos, nice. So that probably means they changed the world generation. Maybe. I don't know, I think they would have to for a structure, but I'm not sure. Armor protection values have been lowered, so I guess armor's weaker, I don't know. Added tipped arrows, which is interesting. Update. I could go for a tipped arrow right now, I guess. Don't blow up my perfectly. Don't think about it. Okay. Level 78. Oh, this is some crap. Well, let's get out of here. Gave me quite a shock there. Creepers have been scaring me more than anything, because I never hear them coming. The skeletons, their bones rattle around, and zombies are never much of a threat. Nor are spiders. The creepers, they just come out of nowhere. I think I'm almost out of arrows. To go back to the double skelly spawner to get some more. So, this looks a little dark here. Throw down a torch. Alright. Which one's which? That's gold. Iron. Alright. Alright. So what's left on the features? Just finish this off and then call it an episode. The armor protection values. Tipped arrows. Spectral arrows. I don't know what a spectral arrow would be. But I don't know. It sounds neat, at least. A spectral arrow. Added Frost Walker enchantment and frosted ice block. I thought that all ice was kind of frosted, but I guess not. So we'll see what that means. Added a whole bunch of new sound effects. I was really happy about that. Sound is a very underappreciated element in games. So, just to see... Oh, Enderman. I'm gonna get him. Gonna get him, gonna get him, gonna get him. We're not even gonna take protection. We're just gonna kill him. Where's he at? Where's he at? There's he at. Come to me. Oh crap. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh! Fool, get back here. Yeah, and he dropped his eye. Those are loud. I'd forgotten how loud they were. Any more? Some creepers. Skeletons. I'll go after the skeletons. I could use more arrows. Actually, we'll just kind of get in. We'll get in the house. You know, call it a day. What else is... I guess the spiders could still get in here since I left it open. Should be closed off to everything else, though. Alright, new sound effects subtitles. And I was just happy to see that they're still tweaking the sounds, making the game better in every aspect. Something about a brewing stand, I don't know. Skeleton riders, I don't know exactly what that would be, but it sounds cool. So they fixed MC10, I don't know what that bug is. And they finally removed Herobrine. All in all, it seems like a great update, and that'll probably be the version we look at once we update, and once that dragon is slain. I think there's a spider crawling around there. Yeah, you can hear him crawling around on the pressure plates. A newly discovered feature. Hear him chasing me. Alright. Well, so anyway, that's kind of the future of the series. Whoop, 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 whoop. It's kind of the future of the series, the plan for it anyway. We'll see how it goes in the the next episode, I'll have an update on whether I'll change my villager base to here, or if I can take the villagers through the nether and get a little bit more personal with my life. But anyway, that's been episode 37 of Mr. Wright's Minecraft. Thanks again for watching, and thank you again to all who are supporting me in my endeavor to get back into the Let's Play world. I really, really do appreciate your support, and I thank you very much for it. So, I'm Mr. Wright. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.